Hey Raiders Nation, today we have some news that surprised even the most ardent fans. Our team made a risky decision that promises to shake up expectations for the season. If you're as shocked as we are, leave a like and subscribe to the channel with the bell activated to receive all the news. Now let's get straight to the point. After weeks of anticipation, head coach Antonio Pierce announced that Gardner Minshew will remain as the starting quarterback for the Week 11 matchup. The decision came as a surprise to many, especially considering Minshew's inconsistent performance. Fans were eager for a change and expected to see Desmond Ritter in action, but Pierce opted for continuity, betting on Minshew to lead the offense in another decisive week. But what exactly motivated this decision? According to inside sources, the choice reflects a short-term vision, prioritizing Minshew's experience to face a strong defense like the Dolphins. The coaching staff believes that he offers more security in the plays and a better chance of managing the game well. Even so, with only 2 wins and 5 losses on the season, it is natural that many question whether this is really the best strategy to get the Raiders out of the hole. For fans, this decision raises questions about the team's long-term vision. With an inconsistent history and an offensive line still in flux, the outlook for Minshew remains uncertain. Will he be able to show a different version of himself and deliver consistent results? That's the question everyone wants to see answered on the field. Before Minshew's confirmation, fan speculation was rife about a possible change. With the recent loss to the Bengals, many believed a quarterback change was imminent, especially after Desmond Ritter was brought in from the Cardinals practice squad. Those rumors grew after Ritter replaced Minshew in the second half of last season's game, creating a lot of anticipation among fans. Ritter's arrival on the team brought hope for a possible turnaround. Many fans saw him as an alternative that could breathe new life into the attack, especially at a time of so many challenges. Despite being new to the team, Ritter gained the support of a significant portion of the fans who wanted to see him as a starter this week. However, apparently, the coaching staff didn't want to risk so much all at once. With the decision announced, fans were divided. Some believe that Minshew still has more to offer, while others see Ritter as a chance to change the course of the season. What is clear is that expectations for the Week 11 matchup have only increased, and everyone will be watching to see how this decision will play out on the field. Speaking of numbers, Minshew's season so far has been inconsistent, to say the least. With 2 wins and 5 losses, he has accumulated 8 interceptions and only 6 touchdowns. This record has left doubts about his ability to lead the team effectively. Many fans wonder if it is possible for him to turn things around at such a critical point in the season. This performance puts immense pressure on him to deliver results in Week 11. We know that a loss to the Dolphins could not only further undermine the team's confidence, but also virtually eliminate any chances of recovery this season. With this responsibility on his shoulders, Minshew needs to show a renewed and more careful version of himself, minimizing mistakes and taking better advantage of touchdown opportunities. On the other hand, the coaching staff insists that Minshew has enough experience to stay in control of the game and guide the team through adversity. If he can truly elevate his level of play, it will not only help the Raiders have a stronger performance, but it will also confirm that the decision to keep him was the right one. Now, the question is, will he be able to deliver? As expected, the decision to keep Minshew at the helm was met with strong opinions from fans. Many criticized the move, arguing that it represents a lack of ambition at a time when the team needs a boost. With a string of losses under its belt, many fans see this continuation as a sign of stagnation. For them, a new quarterback could bring new momentum to the team. The coaching staff, however, maintains that the decision was strategic. Pierce and his staff analyzed all scenarios and believe that Minshew is still the safest option to face the Dolphins. They argue that his experience in pressure moments can make a difference and avoid mistakes that could arise with a quarterback less familiar with the game system. Despite this, many fans still feel that the team is not listening to the needs and expectations of the fan base. Raiders Nation wants to see the team win, and the question is whether this decision is the most effective way to achieve that goal. Ultimately, only the performance on the field will tell whether the choice was the right one or not. For many, Desmond Ritter was the perfect name to bring a new spirit to the team. A recent addition, he arrived on the roster with a lot of fan interest who wanted to see what the young quarterback could do. Ritter is known for having a dynamic approach, which many felt would fit well into the Raiders' offense. Meanwhile, it appears the coaching staff believes Ritter needs more time to adapt to the system. Coach Pierce suggested that with Aiden O'Connell out injured, they needed stability and security at the position. Rather than take a chance on someone new, the team preferred to trust Minshew to hold the line until Ritter is ready. Now, what remains to be seen is how Ritter will do when he gets his chance. Even though he is not the starter this week, he remains on the radar of fans who want to see him gaining ground. Will he be able to impress in training and gain the confidence of the coaching staff to take over the position in the near future? The next matchup is against the Miami Dolphins, an opponent that promises to test all of the team's weaknesses. With an explosive offense and a well-structured defense, the Dolphins are among the strongest teams this season. For Minshew, this will be a true test of fire, where he will need to demonstrate the best of his skills to keep the team competitive. Additionally, the Dolphins' defense is known for constantly pressuring opposing quarterbacks. This means that Minshew will not have a moment to rest. Every play will be an opportunity for him to show his resilience and try to find openings to advance. He needs to be at his best to ensure that the Raiders maintain a close contest in the game. Raiders Nation will, of course, be watching every play with bated breath. This is one of the most challenging games of the season, and given the expectations, everyone is expecting a performance that will surpass the odds. The team needs a win more than ever to regain faith in a positive future this season. Raiders Nation, each week the decisions become more challenging, but it is in this scenario that we expect the team to show its strength. Was keeping Minshew the right move we needed? Leave your comment and don't forget to like and subscribe so you don't miss any news.